Yeah, yeah. Ray-Ban and Victoria. Christmas time, yo.
This Christmas came around so fast.
So fast now.
All the love that we wanna let.
Shout out to all the fans.
Everyone around the Christmas tree.
The whole pine tree.
Peace and love with my family.
Thank you guys for tuning in here, and welcome back to another Pristine Productions here. And I got a very special treat. What I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to talk about some mixing here with some collaboration with the artists here.
Feel right, feel right.
Make sure you go ahead and check out my mixing course. Want to learn how to mix pro reggae in the box? You can go on Coursecraft, and there you're gonna find mixing dancehall, reggae, afro, soca, and also go on my pristineproduction.website.com. Click shop now. Get the latest in dancehall, reggae, soca music, trap music here. But today we're gonna be talking about the collaboration session here. This is a Christmas song featuring Victoria August. Shout out to Victoria for this track here. So let's go right down into it.
All the love that we wanna let. Everyone around the Christmas
The whole pine tree.
So this is a track that I did with Victoria here. It's a remix of her original song. We're putting together a little bit of collaboration here for a fresh start, a Christmas release. So shout out to Victoria. So now let's get right in. Now we're dealing with two artists. I myself, which is in the song, and we have Victoria. Now she recorded her vocals in the studio on another mic. I recorded my vocals here at home. And I'm going to share some tips and tricks how we get both our vocals to collaborate, make it sound like I recorded at the same place where she was, or she recorded, or where I am, or similar gears. But it's all in the mixing, guys. So let's get right down to it. So
Yeah, yeah. Ray-Ban and Victoria. Christmas time, yo.
So let's start off with her vocals here.
This Christmas came around so fast. All the love that we wanna let. Everyone around the Christmas tree. Peace and love with my family. It's been a long time, ain't been together. Everybody just feeling this weather. The snow is falling.
Notice I have her vocals cutting through the mix here.
The memories will last a lifetime. Ain't talking about the short night time.
I'm going to mute a couple of instruments here just for the sake of the tutorial here. I'm going to show some tricks. I'm going to take out the guitar here. Notice her vocal is very intimate. It's very right there, like with you in the room.
This Christmas came around so fast. All the love that we wanna let.
So this is what we got here. So I'm going to be using a similar chain to what she got. Obviously there's been some
Everyone around the Christmas tree.
great amount of mixing went into this project.
Peace and love with my family. It's been a long time, ain't been together. Everybody just feeling this weather. The snow is falling, season calling. Gotta slow down and just take it all in. The memories will last a lifetime. Ain't talking about the short night time.
Now I have a little bit of sweetening happening up here in the 9K range here. I'm using 1176.
Feel the frosty air from outside, but the love inside, it just feels right. It's right, it's right, it's right.
Now I want that same kind of vibe with my vocals here. So what we're trying to do here, we're trying to match, not exactly match, but we're trying to make sure that both vocals are occupying similar spacing here. So the music has a better relationship with both vocals. I don't want her to sound, let's say her vocal is sounding, which is sounding nice with a lot of body, and my vocals sound a little bit thin. So I need to make sure I'm on par as well. Although I have a heavy voice, you know, sometimes different notes, different songs, different keys, a different tone, you know. Sometimes I need a little bit more, a little bit less. So I'm gonna go into, I have two tracks here. I have my ad-libs here.
Ray-Ban and Victoria. Christmas time, yo.
This Christmas came around so fast.
So fast now.
Now what I have here on the ad-libs, I'm boosting similar frequencies. I'm boosting around 8K. I was boosting her frequency about 9K. I'm using the same 11-76 with a little bit more control here. And let's see what else I did on this is just the ad-libs, by the way. I'm gonna be saying words
All the love
while she's singing.
that we wanna let everyone around the Christmas tree.
The whole pine tree.
Peace and love with my family. It's been a long time, ain't been together. Everybody just feeling this weather. The snow is falling, season calling. Gotta slow down and just take it all in. The memories will last a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Watch what happens when I turn off the SSL on the ad-libs here. I'm gonna be sounding a little bit dull here.
A lifetime.
Ain't talking about the short night time.
Bring it back
Feel
again.
the
Ray-Ban and Victoria.
Dull. Let's turn on by SSL.
Christmas time, yo.
This Christmas came around so fast.
So fast now.
Now I'm gonna single out my ad-libs here, and I'm sending it through. I have Victoria's vocals going through. I recorded her vocals at a separate studio. Like I said, I recorded mine at home. So this is a track that's it's been done a while now, but we're doing a remix here. So I'm sending her vocals through the reverb here, and a couple of other reverbs here to create that room. So I'm sending mine similar with less send.
Victoria.
Cause I want to make
Christmas
sure
time, yo.
you're hearing that ambience after I do the track. So what's happening here is we want to make sure we're matching ambience. If I play Victoria's song here, her vocals here.
This Christmas came around so fast. All the love that we wanna let everyone around the Christmas tree.
There you can hear that ambiance there. You know, which is very key, guys. So to better match that, using the send is very unique in doing that kind of thing there. So make sure that you want to make sure that you're doing. Want to make sure that you're doing good matching here, using the ambience here with the track here. So
Came around so fast.
so we have that ambience on Victoria, and I have that on my ad-libs as well. So let's go down to my lead here. I'm gonna spend too long on this session here. Just giving you guys a little idea how producers work and how, you know, songs are art, you know. So here's my main lead.
Yo, out of the town of Bethlehem, a child is born, a son is given. The government will be upon his shoulder. He will be called a wonderful counselor.
Time to put the decorations on the tree.
Now, when I started my first verse here, out of the town of Bethlehem here, Let's dive into the EQ. This is where the magic is happening here. I'm boosting a little bit of top end here, about the 2K range here, and I'm pulling up the slate here, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 processors here. I'm boosting a little bit 200 here to give me a little bit of weight.
Out of the town of Bethlehem.
One of the best way to get your vocal in a similar space and body along with artists in the mix, cause you got to make sure their vocal is kind of like a little bit matching. Victoria can't be having a nice heavy nice vocal, which is wonderful, it's great, and my vocal is sounding slightly different from hers. Yes, there were two different people, two different singers, but I want to make sure I'm sounding dynamic as well. So in the 200 area here, I'm boosting about 1 dB on the custom series equalizer.
A child is born, a son is given.
Turn it off.
The government will be upon his shoulder.
On.
He will be called a wonderful counselor.
Time to put the decorations on the tree. We wrapping gifts so close.
So when I finish my verse and she comes in with her verse, it sounds like we're both in the same room.
Close your eyes, don't peek. This Christmas magic, yeah, it lives in me. And so
Here I come
we try
again.
and see.
Yo, me say the righteous life we live. Spread love in the ears, stay positive. Yo, yo.
And if you were good this year, then come on, just sing it with me. This
Now what I'm also doing here, I'm boosting a little bit of similar frequencies here. I'm boosting a little bit of 8K. You guys know about these frequencies here. You just got to make sure, a pro tip to make sure the vocal is great, a good recording, is great recording, and make sure it sounds similar to what you're comparing. First, to reach a balanced decision here with Victoria's vocal,
Christmas came around so fast.
Fast now.
I wanted to make sure my ad-libs is cutting through with this guitar as the main heart of the track here, and I reproduced this rhythm here. I mixed her vocal first. It's her song. Shout out to Victoria. And I make sure I gave her what she needed. She's a great singer, so a little bit of EQ, a little bit of top end. Automatically, she has a strong a tonal body in her vocals. For mine, I had to add a little bit more weight so I can sound in matching to her. Now, some of my songs, maybe I don't need that kind of body lifting on my vocals, but for this particular song, this is how both of our vocals harmonize here.
All the love that we wanna let everyone around the Christmas
The whole
tree.
pine tree.
Peace and love.
There's some automation going through here as well.
Peace and love from the Father above. Goodwill to all men. Some me say, peace and love from the Father above. Goodwill to all men.
We love to see all the lights on the tree, and I just
And there she
wanna
comes back in
be
again.
with my family. All the love is in the air.
Love is in the air
Don't you
now.
feel it everywhere?
Feel it everywhere.
Can you think about the things that have been going through this year?
Then I go back to my ad-libs here.
Ray-Ban and Victoria.
This ending part here, if I can go ahead and just probably just mute the bass, maybe keep some of the keyboard sounds. I did like a telephone effect thing here,
And Victoria.
and I have her vocal repeating that ooh and that ah.
Ray-Ban and
Melody.
Victoria.
Let me mute the let's see here. Let's mute the bass, and I'm gonna bring up her lead vocal.
This Christmas came around so fast.
Listen to the atmosphere around her vocals, then listen to mine.
It's right, it's right, it's right, it's right, it's right.
Yo, out of the town of Bethlehem, a child is born, a son is given. The government will be upon.
Let me go ahead and I think I have some of the effects muted here. so you can hear what I'm doing. I'm doing some automation on these tracks, so my vocal can pass through the reverb, create that, you know, that Christmassy sound.
Yo, out of the town of Bethlehem, a child is born, a son is given. The government will be upon his shoulder. He will be called a wonderful counselor.
Time to put the decorations on the tree. We wrapping gifts, so close your eyes, don't peek. This Christmas magic, yeah, it lives in me, and so we try and see.
Yo, me say the righteous life we live. Spread love in the ears, stay positive. Yo, yo.
And if you were good this year, then come on, just sing it with.
And then you can hear as my vocal transition over certain parts, she comes in, I come in. It sounds like one unified, you know, mix. You know, and this is a work you got to do to get the vocals. The main thing is making sure that you recorded the song well. You put in all the dynamics. You're singing with feeling, passion, and clarity. Sometimes a lot of singers that are just starting out struggle with that, and they're not confident in their tone. And me and Victoria, you know, she likes the dancehall groove Afro thing. You know, I'm dancehall reggae. You know, we go together. So it works. You know, when artists are collaborating, you got to make sure. If an artist tells you that they want to do a collaboration with you, you and them have to have a certain chemistry. You know, the rhythm has to sound like something you'll be singing on, your vibe, and something that they like. It's like, oh, we got to collaborate. So you got to make sure, be careful of the people that you choose to collaborate with, because the sound might not turn out as how, you know, you wanted it to, because artist has different vibe, different connections. So I've produced a couple of songs for Victoria, but that doesn't mean because I produced the songs for her that the chemistry was there. Yes, I learned about her groove and vibe, and that's the gift God gave me. I know how to create shoes that will make that it's gonna fit on people's feet. But my artistry, rapping and singing, chemistry connected with hers. So as you hear the song here, it's a remix, and it sounds like one fresh original, man.
Ray-Ban and Victoria, Christmas time, yo.
Right track.
This Christmas came around so fast.
So fast now.
All the love that we wanna let everyone around the Christmas tree.
The whole pine tree.
Peace and love with my family.
Then she goes in her little rapping, you know, little
It's
vibe
been a
thing.
long time, ain't been together. Everybody just feeling this weather. The snow is falling, season calling. Gotta slow down and just take it all in. The memories will last a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Ain't talking about the short night.
Then I'm gonna bring in the extra sounds here.
Frosty air from outside, but the love inside, it just feels right. It's right.
Feel right.
It's right.
Feel right.
It's right. It's right.
Feel right.
It's right.
Feel right.
It's right.
More reverb here.
Out of the town of Bethlehem, a child is born, a son is given. The government will be upon his shoulder. He will be called a wonderful counselor.
Time to put the decorations on the tree. We wrapping gifts, so close your eyes, don't peek. This Christmas magic, yeah, it lives in me, and so we try and see.
Yo, me say the righteous life we live. Spread love in the ears, stay positive. Yo, yo.
And if you were good this year, then come on, just
So I want to share that
sing
with you
it
guys. Everybody can hit me up on YouTube.
This Christmas came around so fast.
Fast now.
And I'll catch you guys on the next one.